The Bikeriders. This is an interesting little movie. Basically, this movie got delayed, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really know what this movie was because what I saw, I swear maybe I was watching the wrong trailer, but I thought I saw this movie about bike riders with the Angel Studios logo. If you don't know, they're a religious company that makes movies that I have no interest in because they're all religious movies, right? And they help fund some of that propaganda with the Sound of Freedom, and it was a bunch of bullshit. Anyways, there. So I was like not really interested in it, and then as this movie came out, I started seeing more people talk about it, and I'm like, oh, Tom Hardy's in it, Austin Butler. I guess I was wrong. I didn't really know what this movie was, and then I got more interested, and I saw the movie, and I will say I enjoyed this movie, but I didn't really love it, and I don't think this movie was as good as it thinks it is. I do appreciate a lot of things about it, so let's get into that. First of all, the cast of this movie is great. The costume designs and the way the outfits that these biker characters wear, like the makeup and the hairstyling, all that stuff look really good in this movie. The music and the soundtrack to this movie is really good. You know, it's got that period piece kind of 60s, 70s ish stuff. Really nice atmosphere to the movie. And it is just nice to see a $40 million character piece movie in a theater, even though the movie's not gonna do great this weekend. I saw a report it was only gonna make like $4 million, which is really damn sad, right? This is the opening weekend of this movie, but I think maybe it was just the wrong time to release this movie. Like, this is not a summer movie. I know it got delayed because of actor strikes, but still, it's a very interesting movie for that regard, that it is a return to something we used to see that we don't really get anymore. And I think that's why some people have seen this movie have kind of praised it and talked about how they like that aspect. And I appreciate that aspect. But for me, I didn't think the character stuff was as deep as the movie thought it was. I don't really know why, but I just kept watching it going, okay. You know, you got Jodie Corner, who's a great actress. I actually like her in a lot of stuff, but I didn't feel like her performance was particularly strong. It felt very off. I felt like there wasn't as much drama as the movie tried to tell me there was going on in this movie. I enjoyed all the characters and I enjoyed a lot of the drama that was there, but it just doesn't feel. But every time I was enjoying a scene, I kept feeling like maybe there's just something missing, and I don't really know what that thing missing was, but I did feel that way, and I did. And for me, it just didn't grab me because of that. I thought the film wasn't bad, and I think if it looks interesting to you, I think you will enjoy the movie. I think this is definitely. I think this is a movie that if it looks interesting to you, please go see it in a theater, because even though the film's not great, if supporting more of these $40 million character piece movies is something we should do, just because, let's be real, they don't get made anymore, and it is a shame in a age of sequels and shit like this, that movies like this, you know, they're more original stuff that people say that they're looking for, they won't go out and support. And I think that sucks. It's a terrible trend with people and Hollywood and all that stuff, but it worked for me for what it was going for. Just not as well as I'd hoped, but I did really appreciate the movie and some of the things and ideas it was going for. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.